tomorrow all the things were gone. Work for all my life, and I had to start again. All right, good evening, y'all. Hey, welcome back to the channel. Thank you all so much for your support, okay? I'm back again to bring you news and commentary you can use, okay? Welcome to Andrea Speaks TV. Listen, y'all, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. I'm telling you, you need to hear what I'm talking about, y'all, okay? And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave them rights. Okay. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave them rights. Okay. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget. Hey, thank you all, okay? Soda, Minnesota from the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas, from sea to shining sea, down to Houston, New York to LA. It was pride in every American heart, and it's time we stand and say. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. All right. Thank you all so much. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome back to another episode of Andrea Speaks TV. Listen, y'all, I did not plan on going live, okay? But I came across some information and I said, you know what? Before I get ready to, call it a night, let me come on and share, okay, some information that I discovered, okay? So again, I hope you're doing well. Thank you all so much for your continued support. Let me just type in the chat here. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. And let me know in the chat, because I want to make sure the chat is working. And I want to make sure you all can hear me, okay? So please give this video a thumbs up if you can hear me and if you can see me, okay? Thank you. And let me know, how was your day today, okay? My day was pretty good. It was busy. And I'm just glad that, it is over with. So, listen, y'all. I want you to look at the, so in the description or the title of this video, I put 3 emojis, okay? So hopefully, thank you so much. Someone gave me a thumbs up. That lets me know you can hear me and see me, okay? Thank you. I appreciate your support and your feedback, okay? Anytime that I come on and I make a video, I always want to make sure that you can hear me and you can see me, okay? So thank you so much for the thumbs up. Listen, y'all, in the title of this video, okay, you see 3 what's called emojis, okay? So you probably, if you put 2 and 2 together, excuse me, you can get an idea of the topic of this particular live video, okay? So the title is Get Ready, okay? And I want you to know, based on information that I received, okay, that I'm going to share with you, I want you to know that it is coming back. Okay, do you all know exactly what I'm talking about without putting the words? Okay, without putting the words in the chat. Okay, because for some reason, y'all, this platform, for whatever reason, they will put something on your channel. Okay, or they may put something against your account if you say certain words related to the C word. Okay, y'all know it. Y'all, those who have been following the channel, y'all know when I say the C word or the thing right here in the arm, y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, listen, let me share this video before I get into the topic. Okay, please let me know, how was your day today? How was your day? If anyone is watching for the first time, thank you for your support. If you're a recurring supporter, subscriber, you tuned in before, I want to say thank you to your continued support as well. And if this is your first time, please let me know in the comments if this is your first time tuning in. And I would like to invite you to subscribe and join our community. If you're someone who is concerned about the current times that we're living in, you're seeking truth and transparency, you realize, okay, well, there's so many different things that are going on. They told us this, they said that, they told us this one thing, now they switched it up and said it was something different. And you really want to know, okay, like what is really going on, then this is the channel and the community of the channel that you want to join. Okay. All right, y'all, listen, I'm not going to keep you long. I just want to come on and share some information with you. I do realize, however, especially with the different time zones, that not everyone may see this video now. And so that's okay. Okay, you can watch it. Listen to it at a later time. Okay, what I do want to come on and share with you, and thank you to everyone who is tuning in and watching now. What I do want to share with you is some information that I got recently. Now, part of this I did mention in a previous video, but I want to share some updates with you. Okay. All right. All right, so what I want to talk about is this, y'all. Okay, listen, welcome to the channel. Okay, thank you all so much. Listen, I'm not here to tell you who to vote for. That's certainly you know, entirely up to you. However, if you've been following this channel, you know my thoughts on that, and you're welcome to subscribe and join our community here. Okay, listen, what I want to talk about. Yes, someone asked, does she read these? Yes, I read the comments. Okay, this is an engaging channel, and I engage with my viewers, my subscribers, and supporters. Okay, listen, y'all, get ready. What I want you to know is, get ready. Okay, it's coming back. Okay, listen, what I want to talk to you about now is it's a very important story. Okay, one that could possibly, potentially affect you. Listen, okay, I encourage you all to, if you were tuning in for the first time, welcome to the channel. I have several videos, okay, where I have talked about why I support the policies. Okay, I want to be very clear. I support some of the policies of you know, a particular candidate. Okay, now, are any of them to be 100% completely trusted? No, I don't believe that. But I can say, okay, and I share this in several videos here on my channel, that I share that, you know, there are certain policies, okay, that I favor from one candidate over the other. Okay, but I hope that tonight you're tuned in, not necessarily for that, but to hear exactly what I want to share with you. Okay, thank you all so much. I appreciate you all. Okay, thank you. Someone said they're all a part of the same machine. Listen, you'd be surprised. Okay, thank you for your support. Again, if anyone is tuning in for the first time, you want to learn more, I have over 1,000, maybe over 1,300 videos on the channel. My channel, I've had it since 2021, and a lot of the topics, y'all, that I talked about way back then, very relevant to today. Okay, so I invite you to subscribe to the channel if you would like, join our community, and learn, and you know, learn, and not only learn, but to put a plan of action, okay, into place. Okay, yes, I didn't just, someone said that's a lot of videos. Yes, I didn't just start yesterday. Okay, a lot of things that I talked about even in 2021, and I said, hey, this is happening, this is coming. Guess what? Some of these things have happened, some of these things are still coming. Okay, so again, Thank you all so much for your support. But listen, y'all, I want to talk about what's coming back around. Okay. Thank you all. Thank you. Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate each of you. Listen, there is something going on. Okay. There's something going on. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate you. Someone said subscribe tonight. Why are you on live tonight? Tonight, I'm coming on to let you all know, my subscribers and supporters, okay, that there is something coming back around, okay? If you look at the description or the title of this video, okay, I put 3 emojis in the title, okay? Now, if you put 2 and 2 together, okay, now sometimes this platform, from what I have experienced, okay, sometimes this platform does not like using certain words on the channel, okay? Whether they will flag your channel, they'll strike your channel. So I use emojis sometime, okay, to add to my story so that my viewers and my subscribers, they know exactly what I'm talking about, right? You all let me know, okay? Do you know exactly what I'm talking about? Do you know exactly what I'm talking about when I say get ready, it's coming back, okay? Yes. All right, listen, y'all, just in case you are not aware, okay, you've heard me talk about the World Health Organization here on the channel several times before. What I want you to know, now I mentioned this in another video, and excuse me, but I want to give you an update on it, okay? Listen, the World Health Organization, okay, or they're referred to as the WHO, they have declared the M thing. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about, right? The M thing, okay? They have declared it a public health emergency, okay? Listen to what's going on, y'all. Now, the M word, okay, the M word is a viral infection, okay, which is said, according to my sources, is a viral infection which spreads through close contact. It causes flu-like symptoms, according to my sources, including fever, chills, muscle aches, as well as lesions filled with a particular infection, okay, or infection, okay. Now, they're saying it has a particular name. It says the new offshoot of Clade 1, known as Clade 1B, is said to be responsible for the recent uptick in cases. That's according to the World Health Organization, okay? Now, the World Health Organization has declared the M word, okay? M, y'all know what I said, right? They have declared it a global public health emergency for the second time in 2 years, okay? If you look at some of my older videos, I've talked about this before, right? They have declared the M word, Mpox, okay? They have declared it a global public health emergency for the second time in 2 years, following the spread of an outbreak in the Democratic Republic of Congo to neighboring countries, okay? These are countries in Africa. Listen, new cases of the virus have since been identified outside of the continent in countries including Thailand. Listen, this is what they're saying, y'all. Countries including Thailand, Philippines, Sweden, and Pakistan. Okay, this is where this thing is allegedly spreading. Now, health officials are raising concerns. They're said to be raising concerns because many of the new cases in Africa have been identified as a new and potentially harmful strain known as Clade 1B. Okay, that's CLADE 1B. For those of you all who want to do your research, the new strain has also been confirmed outside of the continent in Thailand. Okay, listen, y'all, very concerning. Now, it also appears, according to my sources, to disproportionately affect young people, they're saying, with most losses of life occurring among children, is what they're saying, okay? Cases allegedly are rising, and here's what they're saying, okay? According to, let me see who said this, the health organization said in a statement on August 19th, and I quote, the outbreak associated with Clade 1B in the DRC, the Democratic Republic of Congo, primarily affects adults and is spreading rapidly, sustained largely, but not exclusively, through transmission linked to a certain type of contact, okay, and amplified in networks associated with commercial words I can't say, okay? You may want to do your research on this, okay? Let's see what else they're saying. Okay, now, what does the World Health Organization declaration mean? Okay, what does it mean that they have declared this thing, the M? Okay, y'all know what I said, right? M. It used to be called, but I think they said that it may be tied to, like, it may be offensive. So now they just shorten it to M. Okay. Let's see. Okay, that's a good example. Okay, thank you so much for sharing that. Okay, listen, this thing, okay, has been declared a global, okay, not just in the United States, not just, you know, to one particular area, region, or country. This thing has been declared a global public health emergency of international concern. Okay, so that's a quote, by the way. So the question is, what does the World Health Organization declaration mean? Okay, according to my sources, and I quote, public health emergency of international concern status is the World Health Organization's highest designation and aims to accelerate international public health measures and cooperation to contain a disease. Okay, the World Health Organization Director General, I hope I pronounce his name correctly, Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus, said, and I quote, "It's clear that a coordinated international response is essential to stop these outbreaks and save lives." Okay. He made that statement when the declaration was made on August the 14th. Okay. He also added, and I quote, "The detection and rapid spread of a new clade of M in Eastern DRC, its detection in neighboring countries that had not previously reported M, and the potential for further spread within Africa and beyond is very worrying," he said. Okay. However, Dr. Hans Kluge, the World Health Organization's regional director for Europe, stressed last week that M is not the new C word. Okay. So for whatever reason, y'all, they want people to know and feel reassured that this new thing, this M, okay, they're saying is not the new C word. Okay. In a statement published Tuesday, Kluge rejected comparisons between M and the C word, okay, and said the risk to the general population is low. Okay. He also went on to say, and I quote, "We can and must tackle M together across regions and continents." Okay. Listen, this is what they're saying. So to give you an update of where things stand today, now listen to what I just said, y'all. Okay. According to Kluge, Dr. Hans Kluge, okay, who is said to be the World Health Organization's regional director for Europe, he said, and I quote in a statement, "We can and must tackle M together across regions and continents." So listen, what I want you to know is they now have a global plan. Okay, so this information, hot off the press, right here on my desk. Listen, okay, it was just announced today, I believe, okay, that the World Health Organization is calling for a 6-month. Are you ready for this? Okay, sit down, y'all. Let me give you a chance to sit down. Are you ready for this? Okay. They have the plan. Okay, this is the plan. Are y'all ready? Type in the comments, are you ready? You can just type the word ready. Okay, let me know if you're ready for me to share this update. Okay, they have the plan. They have the solution. And I want to share this with you. Okay, are you all ready? Let me know if you're ready in the comments. Okay, someone type ready. Okay, anybody else ready? Let me tell you what they're talking about, y'all. Okay, thank you so much for your participation. I appreciate you, Retta. Okay, Retta is ready. Listen, the World Health Organization, okay, calls. Now, they saw how you responded during the C word, right? During the pandemic. Some people say the plandemic, right? They saw how you responded. They saw that they got you to do exactly what they wanted you to do. So now, okay, they assume that you're going to follow along with this plan. Are you ready? The World Health Organization, okay, calls for a 6-month, $135 million global plan with Africa's CDC to stop the spread of mpox. Yes, that's right, y'all. Okay, listen. So, again, it was just announced today that the World Health Organization on Monday, that's today, y'all, Monday, August 26th, revealed a joint global plan with Africa's Centers for Disease Control and Prevention to stop the spread of mpox after declaring it a global health emergency. Okay, ongoing mpox. I done said the word, y'all. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about, right? Ongoing outbreaks in the Democratic Republic of the Congo and its neighboring countries can be controlled and stopped, but require aid and effort from across a broad worldwide spectrum. Okay, that's according to a World Health Organization official. Okay, okay, so the World Health Organization's Director General, Dr. Tedros, said on Monday in a news release, and I quote, "Doing so requires a comprehensive and coordinated plan of action between international agencies and national and local partners, civil society, researchers, and manufacturers, and our member states." Okay, World Health Organization member states will offer insight after receiving a briefing Friday on the plan, which Dr. Tedros said will be based on, and I quote, listen, y'all, listen, are you listening? Which will be based on, and I quote, the principles of equity, global solidarity, community empowerment, human rights, and coordination across sectors. Okay, they already have the plan, and they saw that you bought into, for many of us, including myself, what just, happened just a few years ago, it caught all of us off guard, right? We didn't know what to do. We didn't know how to respond. Some of us knew, things just didn't seem quite right. And in many ways, people complied, and there were some who didn't. So here they are with the next thing, okay? And they want you to be assured that they have the plan and that you should follow and go along with the plan, okay? Let me know your thoughts on this information. Thank you to everyone who is watching. I want to invite you to subscribe to the channel. Join our community, okay? Listen, this is very shocking, okay? Very shocking, very concerning. And I'm asking the question, okay, what is really going on? What is really going on here, okay? Listen, y'all, okay? Now, this plan, okay, this plan that they have put together, okay, aims to build on other temporary recommendations by World Health Organization and will focus on the implementation of, and I quote, comprehensive surveillance. Did you hear what I said? Listen, I'm going to read it again. I'm going to read it slowly, okay? Now, this plan, okay, that they have put together, listen, it aims to build on other temporary recommendations, okay, by the World Health Organization and will focus on the implementation of, listen, y'all, this is what they're focusing on, okay? This is why you need to know this. It will focus on the implementation of, and I quote, comprehensive surveillance, prevention, readiness, and response strategies to help with, and I quote, advancing research and equitable access to medical countermeasures like diagnostic tests and the V word, okay? And will look at, and I quote, minimizing animal to human transmission, and also aims to empower communities to actively participate in outbreak prevention and control. What do y'all think about hearing that? How does what comes to mind? Okay, listen, it's coming. Get ready. Get ready. Listen. I'm telling y'all, get ready. It's coming. It's back. It's back, y'all. Listen. This is what they're also saying. Okay, it will cover a 6-month period beginning in September. This is next month, y'all. This is days away. Okay, today at the time of this video, it's August the 26th. Listen. This starts next month in just a few days. I hope you know this, right? Listen, do the comments still work? I don't see anybody commenting. How do you feel about this, y'all? They have a 6-month plan, $135 million, and they want you to go along with it. They want you to go along with the plan, okay? Listen, here's the plan. It will cover a 6-month period beginning in September through February of next year. Okay, so it's going to start September 2024, and it's going to go through February of 2025. As the World Health, so let me read again. Okay, somebody's going in one ear, it's going out the other. You're not paying attention, you're distracted, you don't hear what I'm saying, you don't see what's going on. Listen, y'all, they have a plan. They have the solution. They're expecting you to follow along with the plan. Okay, are you awake? Are you listening? Are you distracted? All right, so there's a 6-month plan beginning in September through February of next year. As the World Health Organization envisions, the global response effort will cost an estimated $135 million, and said a fundraising appeal will be made shortly to its member states. Who's going to pay for it? Who is going to pay for this $135 million? Okay. Now, at the global level, there is an emphasis being placed on, and I quote, listen to, somebody said it doesn't sound like much of a plan. Listen, I got some more details. At the global level, there's an emphasis being placed on, and I quote, strategic leadership, timely evidence-based guidance, and access to medical countermeasures for the most at-risk groups in affected countries. That's according to the World Health Organization, okay? Now, the WHO, or the World Health Organization, added at a coming virtual scientific conference on August the 29th through the 30th with Africa's CDC, the Coalition for Epidemic Preparedness Innovations, and the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases will meet to, and I quote, align research with outbreak control goals. Y'all listen, they have already planned the plan. They didn't just come up with this yesterday. Do y'all believe they came up with this plan yesterday? Or they woke up today and said, hey, here's the plan. We have a plan. No, this is months, possibly years in the making. This is just the right timing. Okay, this is the timing. This is when it's supposed to happen. Okay, some of y'all probably like, Andrea, you sound crazy. I'm gonna click off your live. But listen, y'all, I'm not sitting up here making this up. They're telling us it's coming. Okay, I'm telling you to get ready because it's coming. It's already back, y'all. Listen. So there's going to be a conference, okay, a virtual scientific conference on August 29th through 30th, just a few days away, right? And they're saying it's with Africa CDC, the Coalition for Epidemic Preparedness Innovations, and the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases will meet too, and I quote, align MPOX research with outbreak control goals. Okay, now in Africa, according to my sources, is considered, and I quote, ground zero so far with the spread of the M word. The WHO said it, and Africa CDC have agreed on, and I quote, a one plan, one budget approach on the continent as it seeks to manage the spread as part of what is described as Africa's, and I quote, continental M word strategic preparedness and response plan, which is now under development. Okay, the question I have is, how do the people of Africa, okay, African nations, African countries, okay, intelligent people, right? How do they really feel? How do the people feel about this plan? How do the people really feel about what is going on and happening in their countries, okay, as it relates to this M word, okay? That's the question I have as well. I've already shared with you that the global public health emergency by the WHO was declared on August the 14th. Another global emergency declared after an outbreak in 2023 ended last May. Okay, but again, like I said, y'all, it's back. Okay, now the emergency designation signifies, according to my sources, WHO's highest level of alert to member nations aim to ramp up preparation, funding, research, key international public health resources, and cooperation against the disease in the affected nations. Okay, I'm going to put out a poll question, y'all. And I'm not going to spell out the entire word, but I do want to ask this question, okay? I do want to ask a question, and I would like for you all to answer this question, okay? Do you believe that locks are coming again? Okay, let me put that in the chat. I want to make a poll just to get your thoughts, okay? Do you believe that lock... Okay, lock. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? Lock. I'm pointing down. Okay, so put the two together. Do you believe that lock are coming back? Okay. All right, I'm putting that in the chat now. Do you believe that they are coming back? Okay, especially with this new information. Okay, so I started a poll. Please let me know that you can see the poll. I hope that you can see the poll. I just created it. And please share. Okay, do you believe that lockdowns are coming back? I want to know your thoughts. Okay, it's very important that I get a sense of your thoughts about this. Okay. Listen, okay, now they're even talking about, okay, so apparently, okay, they have a thing in the arms for this, okay? It says the first batch of 10,000 thing in the arms, y'all know what I'm talking about, by American authorities will arrive this week in Africa. Since December, my sources say the United States, and I quote, has been working to prepare domestically. Oh my goodness, y'all didn't know that? Y'all did not even know that. Y'all missed it. I'm going to say it again, okay? Apparently, y'all, allegedly, this week, okay, the first batch of 10,000, they're saying Mpox thing in the arms, the V words, by American authorities will arrive this week in Africa. Since December, I'm assuming December of this past year, my sources say the United States, and I quote, has been working to prepare domestically. That means right here in the United States, y'all. Domestically means right here in the United States. Okay, so the United States has been preparing right here within the United States for this M thing. Okay, I feel like something tried to get in my eye, y'all. I'm gonna say it again. Since December, I just read it, y'all. I'm not sitting here making this up. Since December, I just told y'all that according to my sources, since December, the United States, and I quote, has been working to prepare domestically right here within the United States for Mpox. And since then has been, and I quote, closely monitoring the spread of Mpox, specifically clade 1 Mpox. Okay, that's according to the CDC. Now, you may not have known this, okay? The U.S. last year, according to sources, allocated more than $2 billion in bilateral funding to Central and Eastern African nations to combat infectious diseases. Just last week, okay, UNICEF, that's UNICEF, made an appeal for $16 billion to scale up its own Mpox response and preparedness across the region in Africa, okay? Meanwhile, the European CDC on August the 16th released an updated Mpox risk assessment after a specific case, MPXV, clade 1B case had been reported. Okay, the ECDC, or the European CDC, advised that the risk of Mpox, okay, infection for Europe's general population is low, but warned that for Europeans traveling to or living in nations affected by Mpox, that the risk is high and imported Mpox cases may likely go up. Okay, in a letter on Friday, Europe's health agency urged let me read it again, okay? In a letter on Friday, Europe's health agency urged EU member states to donate Mpox V words, okay, V words in the arm, to Africa before the end of the month in a letter in response to the global health emergency. Here's a quote by the European Commissioner for Health and Food Safety, Stella Kyriakides. Okay, I may have pronounced that wrong. And she said, and I quote, several member states and third countries have announced their intention to donate doses to affected countries in Africa, okay? Donations from Europe, she said, will have more immediate impact if they are coordinated and channeled with the tried and true Team Europe approach, okay, as was successfully done during the C word pandemic, okay. Thank you all so much for supporting me here on the channel. I appreciate you, okay. If this is your first time tuning in, welcome, welcome. I want to invite you to subscribe, join our community, okay. So far, 4 of you have voted, okay. 4 of you have voted, and you have told me when I asked the question, do you believe that lockdowns are coming back? 4 of you have voted, and all 4 of you have said yes, okay. So if anyone else would like to vote on the poll, please click the you can I don't know, does it show up in the comments? You all let me know, because I have a different view. Let me know, okay, before I end the poll, okay. I want to know your thoughts. 5 of you have voted now, 6 of you have voted now, and you have told me 100% of you have said yes, you believe lockdowns are coming back, okay. Now if you don't mind, could you please share in the comments why you feel lockdowns are coming back, okay. I'm telling you, I'm sharing with you myself. Hey, the signs are here, and it is very concerning, okay. So I'm just going to type a response here in the chat, and my question to you is, why do you feel that that lock, and again, I'm not going to put the entire word, okay, are coming back? So if any of you would like to respond, okay, maybe elaborate, go into a little more detail, please feel free to do that, okay. All right, y'all, listen. Now, the World Health Organization also said today that, let me see. Okay, the World Health Organization also said today on Monday, its regional offices and own headquarters have established, and I quote, incident management support teams to lead what is being described as, and I quote, preparedness, readiness, and response activities, and are significantly scaling up staff, okay, in nations affected so far by this particular virus, okay. They're saying, as I have shared earlier, okay, that the M word, mpox, okay, is a viral disease that can be spread between people and certain animals, they're saying. According to the US CDC, it often causes, okay, these are some of the signs, symptoms. It often causes a rash on hands, feet, chest, face, mouth, and other, private areas, it's saying. During an incubation period of 3 to 17 days, there are no symptoms, but they start within 21 days of exposure to this particular virus, okay? Other symptoms, my sources say, include fever, chills, swollen lymph nodes, exhaustions, muscle aches, headache, and respiratory symptoms, okay? Now listen, speaking of lockdowns coming back, let me share something else with you, and then I'll be getting off the live. Let me see if I can find this story, okay? There's one particular area that has already been into lockdown, okay? So I just want to share with you about what's going on. Okay, you all, please make sure, I want to invite you to subscribe to the channel. Join our community if you haven't subscribed already, okay? All right. Give me just 1 second. I'm going to pull up this story. All right. Right. In 21 days, that is a lot of people to expose from one person. Okay, I agree. All right. Again, y'all, thank you. I appreciate you all. I want to share what's happening in one community. Let me type this in, okay? Speaking of lockdowns, okay, let me tell you why. Now, let me ask you a question. I always look at the timing of this, y'all. This is an election year, okay? And I have often questioned, are we still going to have an election? Is there going to be something going on? Think about Ukraine, y'all. Ukraine is said to be in a war. And to be honest with you, you can do your research on this. Just recently, I believe this past year, maybe some months back, it was supposed to be the end of the Ukraine president's term. But because of whatever is currently happening regarding their country, he decided that he was just going to stay in office, okay? They didn't have an election. You can look this up, y'all. So my question is something like that going to happen here in the United States? There are so many games that are being played. this party is saying that, this group is saying that, they're accusing this group of doing that, saying that, being that, believing that, all these things, right? Listen, are we even going to have an election? Okay, but that's a whole different topic for another day. But I want to tell you what's happening in this particular community. Okay, there is a, speaking of lockdown, okay, there is a community in, I believe, let me see, hold on just a second, y'all. Let me make sure. Okay, so mosquitoes. Okay, I did a video some years back, y'all, and I was talking about genetically modified mosquitoes that have been released in Florida. Okay, well, listen, what I want you to know is, okay, there is a community. Okay, there is a community. This wasn't the original story. There's another one I'm looking for that I saw. I should have bookmarked it. But mosquitoes, okay, mosquitoes in a Massachusetts town, okay, mosquitoes, okay, are forcing one town to close its parks, okay, to stop a mosquito-borne disease from spreading, okay. According to my sources, a Massachusetts town has ordered its parks to close from dusk to dawn due to a high risk of a fatal mosquito-borne disease being spread, okay? In Plymouth, Massachusetts, they began the protocol Friday after, listen to this, y'all, Eastern equine encephalitis, okay, or EEE, was detected in a horse in the area. Sports teams and other organizations will not be able to gather in the park after dusk. Are y'all listening to what I'm saying? That's according to the town. Infected mosquitoes are usually found in eastern or Gulf Coast states. The disease is spread through infected mosquitoes and is rare, but has a loss of life rate of about 30%. Okay, currently, according to sources, there's no treatment or V word available for the EEE. Okay, I want you to know this is what's going on. Okay, it's not headline news. Okay, it's not headline news. Someone was saying that a certain person who I have spoken about before, he, believe it or not, okay, he, maybe some others, okay, could very well be behind some of this research. You know, they call it, you know, this research. But listen, y'all, lockdowns, listen, I'm trying not to say the word, but I said it, y'all. They're coming back, okay? How is it that all of these insects, mosquitoes, germs, diseases, I've even called them sometimes ancient diseases that haven't been around for decades or maybe thousands of years, even during the biblical times. How is it that all of these things, okay, all of these different sicknesses, illnesses, ailments, animals carrying diseases, insects, things like that, how is it that all of this is happening around the same time and back to back? Y'all, are y'all not noticing that? Is it just me? Am I the only one that's saying, hey, wait a minute, something ain't adding up? Why is this happening, that happening? Where did this come from? I thought this had been eradicated. Why this is still around? There hasn't been a thing for that in decades. How has it all of a sudden come back around? I can't be the only person asking that question, can I? But yes, y'all, listen. So the town, okay, what is the town doing? Some other remedies, steps they're taking. The town is said, this town, Plymouth, Massachusetts, okay? The town will be spraying the area's parks, neighborhoods, and schools between 2 a.m. and sunrise. Who knows, okay, what's in the chemicals in this spray and what type of effect it's having on the community, the neighbors, the people who are working outside, the people who are inside. Who knows, right? And they're saying that the mosquitoes infected with this EEE have also been detected in Massachusetts, Plymouth County, Barnstable County, and in Essex County, okay? They're also telling what can residents do. They can help minimize their risk of being exposed to EEE by what they're saying is wearing long sleeve clothing. Now, we're in the summertime, okay? It's still the summertime, although it's starting to feel like fall here in Georgia. But this is what they're advising the residents to do, y'all. Residents can help minimize their risk of being exposed to EEE by wearing long sleeve clothing, draining standing water, installing or repairing screens, and rescheduling outdoor activities that fall between dusk and dawn. Remember, they close the parks, okay? So the maybe the what do you call it, like the little league or the recreational sports and just people who want to get outdoors and enjoy the park, right? They can't do that. It's locked down. They're under certain restrictions. They can't do that, okay? Um, they're also saying that the city also advised to wear insect repellent with certified ingredients, including what they're describing as DEET, permethrin, picaridin, or lemon eucalyptus oil. Okay. So I imagine, okay, those people who, make, produce these insect repellents, they're probably going to make a lot of money off of this. Okay. Listen, y'all, what is going on? We got mosquitoes. We got these different viruses, illnesses. What is going on? Listen, y'all, one town. Okay. Let me see if this is the same town. This is what I was talking about, y'all. Um, a small town, they're saying in Massachusetts, is urging residents to stay indoors in the evenings after the spread of the EEE. Okay, I believe this may be the same area then. Um, on August 18th, the Massachusetts Department of Public Health announced the state's first case and declared a critical risk level in the four communities of Douglas. Let me see the four communities of, hold on, y'all. I clicked off the story by mistake. Okay, they're saying on August 16th, the Massachusetts Department of Public Health announced that the state's first case and declared a critical risk level. Okay, that's in quotation marks. A critical risk level in the four communities of Douglas, Oxford, Sutton, and Webster. These all cluster in Worcester County near the state's border with Rhode Island and Connecticut. Okay. Wow. Okay. Doesn't sound like the same protocol from West Nile. Speaking of West Nile, okay, I did a video recently. Somehow, okay, Dr. Fauci got the West Nile virus. Okay, so again, I'm asking the question, what is really going on? Okay. Now, while let's see, okay, let me see what's going on here. Okay, so on Wednesday, they're saying the four towns, Douglas, Oxford, Sutton, and Webster, issued a joint health advisory, which included a recommended curfew. Okay. They are recommending the residents to avoid. So let me read this. Last night, the Oxford Board of Health, at the time of this article, the Oxford Board of Health voted to adopt the advisory. This is according to the Boston Globe. The recommendation is for residents to avoid mosquitoes' peak activity time. They should, and I quote, finish outdoor activities before 6 p.m. through September 30th, 2024, and before 5 p.m. October 1st, 2024, until the first hard frost. They have some restrictions, okay? They're going into a lockdown based on whatever is happening in that particular area, okay? Now, officials emphasize, listen to y'all, listen, because they want to clarify this, okay? Listen to what they said. According to my sources, officials emphasize that the curfew is a recommendation, they're saying. It's a recommendation, not mandatory. However, they're saying to use town properties such as recreation fields, okay, that people's tax dollars go into maintaining and paying for and upkeeping. People will first need to file an indemnification form and provide proof of adequate insurance coverage to the town. Did y'all just hear that? I'm going to read that again. It went in one ear, went out the other. You didn't really catch that. Listen. The officials, okay, in this area, this particular community in Massachusetts, have emphasized that the curfew is a recommendation, not mandatory. However, to use town properties such as recreation fields, they're saying that people will first need to file an indemnification form and provide proof of adequate insurance coverage to the town. Okay, so that's what's going on. So again, y'all, let me check the poll question again. Now, several of you all let me know how you felt about what was going on. Let me check the poll again, okay? So, according to the poll, okay, let me see how many people voted. 10 votes, okay? 10 votes on the poll. Do you believe that lockdowns are coming back? Look, I said the word again, y'all. 10 of you voted, and 100% of you, all 10 of you, said yes, okay? And I have to agree with you, okay? It's already happening. I just went over several examples where, unfortunately, okay, it is already happening, okay? Listen, I want to take any questions that you may have, questions, comments, concerns. How do you feel about this particular information, okay? What are your thoughts? Are you concerned about the state of not only our country, okay? Surely we talk about the state of our country, but are you also concerned about the state of our world now? Okay, many things are happening. Many things are happening, and it's very concerning. Okay, how is it that a group of people who are, from my understanding, they're not elected officials, how is it that they can come together and create a plan? Okay, who is overseeing them? Who is behind them? Who is funding them? Who is going to pay this $135 million to cover this plan? Okay, what have I said before, y'all? They create the problem and they create what is the solution. Okay, so I want to give you some time in the comments to share your thoughts. Okay, while you do that, I'm going to sing this song. Okay, again, y'all, so much happening in the world, so much going on. I am still proud to be an American. And, I just want to, share this in song. Okay. If tomorrow all the things were gone, I worked for all my life and I had to start again. So listen, y'all, please put your comments in the chat. Okay. I'm giving you all time to type. To be living here today, and the flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. All right, so if anyone would like to share their thoughts, their comments, please type them in the chat. Okay, I'm just singing to give you all time to type. Okay. From the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas, from sea to shining sea, from Detroit down to Houston, to New York to LA, there is pride in every American heart, and it's time we stand and say, and I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. Hey. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. All right, yes. So I typed in the chat to respond to a comment. I said, the very concerning times that we're living in. And you're right. Many people just simply don't know. Many people, they may not know because they just don't, they haven't done their research. They have believed in false promises, maybe because that's all they know. Maybe that's all they're used to. Maybe they're not familiar with anything else. But it's very concerning. Okay, in many ways, it appears that our country is approaching a weak point from many standpoints. Whether it's our elected officials, our government officials sounding the alarm, military officials sounding the alarm regarding our country's security, threats from abroad. All of these things are happening, y'all. But what I want to say is, stay encouraged. Okay, stay encouraged. Keep preparing. Okay, get yourself in order, however that may look for you and your family. So that even during these times, okay, focus. Like I say, y'all, focus on what you can control. Yes, there are going to be some, things that happen that are just simply out of our control, but focus on what you can control, what's happening in your local community, what's happening in your household. Those are things that you can, that's the echo there. Those are things that you can control. Okay. Don't, drive yourself insane worrying about, the ways of the world. Okay. Get yourself in your household in a position where no matter what's going on or what's to come, that you'll be able to sustain, survive, and thrive, okay, in these truly troubling, okay, truly uncertain times that are coming and that we are living in, okay? So I hope I've shared something to help you. I told you I didn't want to keep you too long. We're approaching about 1 hour now, 1 hour into the live. And so I do want to take time to answer any questions or comments that you may have. Okay, thank you to everyone who tuned in for the first time. You tuned in and you watched and you said, okay, Andrea, I like the information that you're sharing on the platform. Maybe you even want to check out the many other videos, over 1,300 videos I will leave here on the channel, full of information, news, and commentary you can use. I again want to invite you to subscribe and join our community here. Okay, if you want a place where you can hear and learn factual information, okay, and solutions, okay, again, I invite you to subscribe and join our community here. Okay, any last thoughts, questions, or comments before I end the live from anyone? Again, thank you all so much for our new subscribers, our returning subscribers, our supporters here. Thank you all for taking time to even tune in to the live. Okay, I know for many people, you may have worked today, you may have been traveling, you may have been busy. You could have been doing anything that it is that you wanted to do, but you chose to stop and tune in and, tune in and support me here on the channel. And for that, I truly appreciate you all. Okay, please let me know in the comments. Okay, for those of you all who are subscribed and you get the notifications, where did you receive so my question is, did you receive a notification that I was live? Okay, sometimes this platform sends the notifications, sometimes they do not. Okay, so I'm just simply asking, did you all receive any notification to let you know that I was live? Okay, any questions, comments, comments, please let me know. Yes, okay. Anthony shared, yes, he did receive a notification. Okay, thank you so much, Anthony. And I appreciate your support, okay? Did anyone else receive? I'm trying to, figure out this platform, okay? Sometime they let my people know, sometime they don't. Okay, thank you. Okay, Retta said yes. Thank you, Retta. I appreciate you. Okay. Any other questions, comments? I also took some time this evening to record another very important video. I'm going to, after this live is over, I'm going to go ahead and set it to upload and be available at 7 o'clock in the morning. So whether you're up getting ready for work, whether you're up getting your child or children ready for school, you'll have a new fresh video, okay, from me in the morning. And again, y'all, it's another topic. I'm going to go ahead and tell you right now, make sure you're sitting down when you watch my morning video. Don't get too frustrated, okay, because the information that I'm sharing is really going to make you say, okay, like, what is really going on in our country, okay? So another very important video upload coming in the morning. Please make sure you set your notification. It's going to come out at 7 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll already have it preset. That way, whether you're asleep or not, okay, or whether I'm asleep or not, the video will be available here on the channel, okay? Listen, y'all, make sure that you not only subscribe to the channel, but make sure that you hit the all notification bell. That way, when I ever do upload new content, or if I upload new videos, whether I post on the community tab, hopefully you're supposed to get a notification. So please make sure that you check the live tab. Look at some of my older videos, okay? A lot of the information that I shared, topics that I talked about months ago, even a year ago, is still very relevant to this day. I have different playlists on the channel. Check those out. I even have a cooking podcast, okay? Cooking with Andrea Speaks TV. So if you're someone who, like me in some ways, right, you've had to cut back on spending, look for different ways to be creative with your savings in the grocery store, you can cook healthy, affordable meals, okay? Check out my Cooking with Andrea Speaks TV podcast. right here on the channel. Also, make sure you check the live tab. So after this live is over, there's a tab on the homepage of the channel, the live tab. You can see all of my live videos. Even if you're watching the replay, okay, you can still leave a comment. I do go back and look at those comments as well. The videos tab, those are all of my video uploads. You can check those out. Playlist as well as the community tab. Okay, I do make shorts videos that you can also check out in my videos. Okay, you can leave a comment. I get notifications about the comments. So even if it's a video that you watched that I recorded 2 years ago, okay, if you leave a comment and it notifies me, I will respond. Okay. All right. Listen, y'all. Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate each and every one of you all. If you're just tuning in and you like, oh man, Andrea, I missed your show. You can go back and watch the replay as soon as this ends. Okay. Listen, thank you all so much. I appreciate you. Be well. Take care of yourselves. Make sure you're drinking water. Make sure you are continuing to prepare and getting yourself and your family in a position where you can sustain, survive, and thrive through these current times that we're living in and the times ahead. Okay. Thank you all so much. I'll be back in the next video. Thank you for supporting me here on Andrea Speaks TV, and I'll be back with more news and commentary you can use. Good night, y'all. Take care.